Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge podcast. I'm your host Lance, here with my other host Matt, and we are having a very special weekend this weekend because we are at Colossal North and we have our good friend Cameron back with us live in studio, kind of studio.
Hello. I like what you're doing with the place.
We definitely stepped it up this year.
Yeah, we've been slightly upgrading ourselves throughout the past couple years when it comes to this very specific convention. I think this is our fourth year in a row coming here between me and Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. And we started with off-site, and we've gradually gotten a better room every time.
Yeah. So our quality is 100% increased. And this year we have a group of 7 of us here. And we got like a double room. And this place is pretty bitchin' at the moment.
Yeah, I'll 100% agree with that.
So every episode, we like to introduce what we're drinking behind the mic. Today, I will be drinking some Ginro strawberry soju. And on the side, we have our traditional New Glarus spotted cow. What about you, Matt? What are you drinking?
I am drinking some vodka lemonade, and of course I'm having spotted cow because you can't get away from it.
What about you, Cam?
I have a Ginro lemon sour in my first spotted cow. This is the first beer I've had in 9 years. Yeah, because I've been drinking since little age. That I didn't hate. So, proud of you guys. Gotta buy a case when I go home. Before I go home.
Which is really nice because, yeah, like you said, Cameron doesn't drink beer, but this is a cream ale, and he approves.
Everyone approves.
I don't know. It just doesn't taste like ass. All beer just tastes like ass to me. I don't know. Something's not right.
Take that as a compliment.
As you should.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so let's get into what we're trying to talk about today. Matt, what is the synopsis for what we're covering today?
Okay, we are going to be covering Season 2 of My Dress Up Darling, and a very quick synopsis is going to be, we have a fuck ton of character growth. We have Marin trying to convince herself that she needs to confess to Gojo, and we meet a bunch of new characters and learn that basically it doesn't matter what age you are, that you can still cosplay.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, what better fitting to talk about this season while we are currently at a anime convention where a bunch of cosplay is going on right outside our door.
Yeah, not while we're recording, but yes, definitely.
I'll disagree. There's people cosplaying. There's more. When you came to pick me up, there was a Mike guy, a Cloud Strife, and something else. I don't remember.
A bunch of cow people. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. While we were in line to pick up our passes, we definitely saw a handful of people cosplaying just because everyone's excited to be here.
Wow, some of us are excited to be here. I'm excited about it. It's fine.
And we're excited you're here working so we can see you. Speaking of cosplay, Lance, what do you have for Lance's lessons today?
Today's Lance's Lessons is going to be a spin on cross-dressing. I'm going to give you guys 2 words here. So, the first word is going to be the word for a man who dresses as a woman, and that is Oto Konoko. Oto Konoko is spelled Otokonoko. So that's a man who dresses as a woman, and a woman who dresses as a man is Danso. Danso is spelt Danso. So, those words are relevant to today because we got a couple characters who like to dress as basically the opposite sex, and it was very interesting.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, one, at the very minimum, Marin doesn't count. She just loves everything.
She counts. She made a... we'll get there.
Yes. She made a very convincing man.
She did. I hate it, but I love it.
And with some Japanese out of the way, Matt likes to read the manga for every episode that we cover. So were there any differences between the anime and the manga? NANI?!
Actually, kind of a bit of it. More of just kind of added information. The biggest thing is Season 2 of the manga starts at the cosplay convention where they meet Akane, so the cross-dressing woman into a man. So that's how
where
it
it
starts.
Interesting.
It literally goes from season 1 into season 2 convention.
Okay.
I don't like that.
For anybody who wants to, double check, start where season 2 starts, go on chapter 40, because that's going to be... There's no real breaks. There's no good cutoffs in this season, in any of this series. So just start on chapter 40, read to chapter 86. 86 is where they do the post-coffin, kind of party that they have. And the very ending of season 2, I have yet to read up to that point, and I'm a couple chapters into the next season. Basically, they're talking about what they're going to do in season 3 in chapter 86. So just start there and continue reading, because that's going to be, you're not going to get confused about what happened. They make a 2.5D reference, which Cameron understands what 2.5D is. Lance, do you understand what 2.5D is?
I'm going to assume a midway point between 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional. So 2-dimensional being a drawing and 3-dimensional being what we see as humans.
Cameron, you want to explain it? You do a better job.
No.
No, that's fine. Basically, it's just real life, but as kind of cosplay, but not cosplay. I can't explain it super well, but that's kind of how I understand it. And yeah, they basically make a reference of being shooting as cosplay, but as the character, and the character goes in, instead of just events, but they're living in the cosplay, right? Kind of. Well, yeah, I don't know. They make a 2.5D reference.
You said that, and it gave me the trauma to the the bad dress up darling clone. I'm like, no, we don't talk about that.
2.5 sexual
Seduction.
Yeah, that's the spin-off, the Wish version of.
No.
But yeah, it's basically, it's not quite that, but it's similar to. If you've watched that series, it would make sense. Akane took second place in the general cosplay contest. That's they basically talk about it. Yep.
Where was that? I wasn't in the show at all.
But there was a contest?
Exactly.
I thought the dude just showed up because it was on a whim and...
I mean, kind of. He basically, if you showed up to the event, you got voted on, and
I hate that.
He/she was voted second place in the general cosplay.
Interesting.
I hate that. That would have made for more compelling of an episode. I hate that.
I'll be completely honest. They don't have a ceremony. Basically, you remember when they meet up with the two other women that want to shoot with, take pictures with him? They make a panel of this person took first place, this person took second place, this person took third place, and that's what it was. That's the only reason why I know that this happened.
Interesting. So it's kind of almost off of that one picture that Akane took with the other two girls?
Yes, 100%.
Interesting. Okay.
They made no other mention of it. They don't even be Akane liked the fact that he was acknowledged for how well his cosplay was. Nope. Literally continued on.
Okay. Yeah, the anime didn't touch on any form of competition.
Where's my Soju?
Kevin's I hate this already.
I do. Oh, I'm 30 now. Yeah, that's cool.
It's fine. We're all in our 30s. It's okay. There is basically a half chapter. Lance, and basically anybody who reads manga understands what a half chapter is. It's a bonus. They go into the bunny girl costume research. That's it.
That's where the whole season starts. I forgot about that.
Yes, yeah. The whole season starts with the bunny girl cosplay. So basically, they kind of go back and forth. I honestly don't have any objection either way. It kind of flows a little bit better in the anime, but in the manga, hey, here's Akane, some time passes, alright, now we're getting reintroduced to him. So the Gojo pacing when Marin was sick was literally 6 panels. 6 panels on one page. You know how they made it half an episode? Yeah, it was literally not even an entire page. It wasn't even half a page. It helps build the drama, but no, it was literally he looked at his phone, he looked at the time, he looked at his phone, he was gone. Like, that's literally what it turned into. I mean, it's fair. It's hard to draw. Let me rephrase it. It's boring to draw, like, him pacing and him being concerned for, like, more than a half a page. So it's not good visual manga.
Yes.
So this is kind of funny. The T-shirt that Gojo grabs for Marin
After she calls in sick.
Yes. So in the manga, it has words on said shirts, and the words are over Shizuku Tan's chest, and it says "I heart New Ruju," which essentially means "I heart erotic full body massages."
That's boring.
I mean, it's something.
It should just say chin. It should just say dick. It's very boring. Just make it say dick.
I mean, you know, some people like a little bit extra.
Nah, I know what type of game she's playing. Nah.
Fair. But, you know, she loves being roped up on, so it's okay.
True.
But that kind of more explains the face that Gojo made versus just the... I mean, it's Shizuku. He knows who she is. He shouldn't have made that face for her.
While you were absolutely correct, it's still Gojo. He's still the most wholesome cinnamon bun that's ever cinnamon bun. Fuck that guy.
Cinnamon bun.
Fair. This is kind of a difference. Gojo read the manga for console host. No, that's not there. For the anime for the cross-dressing cosplay that they watched.
Best host?
What?
Best host?
Yeah, they didn't call it best.
It's like that,
They didn't call it best host, but yeah, I think I might have just typed it wrong and then it auto-corrected to something else. Yeah. Anyway.
No, in my old drunken man brain, that's just a riff from Oron High School Host Club. Why didn't I pick up on that sooner?
Yeah, actually, that's 100% what that is.
More drinking.
Anyway, yeah, he read the manga, not watched the anime for it.
That's a interesting difference.
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know.
In theory, the manga would go faster because you can read at your own pace. Watching anime, you have to carve out X amount of time. So, no, I get that. Also, you make an anime because you're watching anime. No, I get that. I see what you're doing.
Both make sense. Yes, absolutely. One thing, all of the students swear all the time. All the time.
Ooh, okay.
All the time. It literally, like, every other sentence is them swearing. Like, when they're together as students, they're swearing all the time. As an example, Marin said, "We're fucked," and then laughed. And then Gojo was called a stubborn ass. And the dumbass person, the one who Marin was like, "Ew, gross," when her friend was like, "Well, what if he confessed to you?" And she was like, "Ew, gross." Yeah. He was called a dumb fuck. Like I said, they're constantly swearing at each other.
I don't know if I like that more or less. They definitely come down from the anime, because broadcast television. But, I don't know, it gives the manga more personality.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that one. They go into making Rei Sama's wig. Basically, they talk about having to modify the front to make it look natural instead of just being a wig. Basically, what they do is they cut, like when they trimmed it, they just glued a bunch of pieces in the front to make it look like it was natural hair.
Okay. Yes, on that.
Cameron's
When
looking.
you get to the flower, I have a note. I remember.
Okay. There isn't really anything to say about the flower, so I guess we can talk about it later.
How they did it is how I did my 7th grade science project. Yeah, you just put the base of whatever plant in whatever colored water, and it will take on that color because that's how capillaries work. And I went, I remember. I feel vindicated, and I shouldn't. That's it. I'm like, I remember doing that in middle school. That's it.
I mean, they do make the comment, "Oh, I did this in," I think they said middle school as well, so that does check out.
Yeah, it was a project.
And, you know, if we want to feel even more dumb, they do it in Apothecary Diaries, and that's like medieval times.
Yep, that too.
I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
It's
As you should be. No, you're right.
It-
ReZero season 2 took forever to get through. Oh, listen, that's a whole side conversation.
all right. So Cam's behind Apothecary. It's okay. The Apothecary and the dying of roses isn't a main focal point. It's just a fun fact that like this show did.
Everybody in the crowds, all the girls in the crowd started screaming when Rei Sama walked onto the stage, not just the was it class 1-5 or whatever? Marin's class.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It was all the girls in the audience, not just the couple.
Right.
This is kind of a fun note. On chapter 70 is when the anime got announced, 2022.
Oh, so
Holy shit.
there was a
Holy shit.
That's kind of funny. Love little author notes.
Yeah, that's a good one. They're like, hey, the anime's announced. And I was like, oh, damn, we're halfway through the series. Okay.
Literally halfway.
So this is, I don't know how I feel about this difference. Marin was standing behind Gojo when she was like, she basically walked up to him as they were talking on the phone when he was talking to Akira.
Oh, when they were meeting up in the park?
Yeah, instead of being on this balcony and going, hi, how's it going? And then going to him. No, she was like literally walking to him. And I was like, oh, hey, I'm behind you. And he goes, oh, here you are. Okay.
Okay, they just kind of like sped that up a little bit then.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't know if I missed this. Do you know how many followers they said Juju had?
Oh, shit. They did say it, but I do not remember. It was a lot.
I'm going to bullshit 37,000.
I think it was in the 100,000s.
I got problems. Because of the body type she is, I got problems with what you just said.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
get it, but I got problems.
Yeah, that's fair. In the anime, they say she has 200. Sorry, in the manga, they say she has 210,000 followers.
Oh, okay.
That's not a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot for a 17-year-old.
Okay, so because we're in 2025, yes, in 2000, this manga's pre-COVID. So in 2019, that's a lot for 17-year-olds. So yes, not modern days. That's not a lot. So yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, absolutely. So when Gojo is playing Coffin, they get to the point where he can't save, and then he starts freaking out, and then the next page is the morning. They don't go through anything else. You get no part of the game.
Not even the super fucked up part where there's like molestation and stuff like that. You had to read the text. The text.
The text was super fucked.
Okay, no, I missed that. No, I apparently no, none of that. And then basically it's a bunch of scribbles in the manga, so you don't get like any part of that. And then basically it goes from that to like the ending
credit scene.
Ending credits.
Okay.
And that's all you see.
Well, okay, so the anime took it way, way further than it needed to go.
Good. No, good.
Yeah, no, I agree. That is something that the anime should be doing, because we essentially got all of that in the photo shoot. So it's not like they're changing really much of anything. They still can use the manga as a source, but just make it as a video game instead of or use it from the photo shoot instead of like straight from the game.
Yeah, that may be true, but holy shit, the anime added a huge detail that didn't necessarily need to be added. I mean, it adds to the horror aspect of this video game, but that was a deep turn that I did not expect coming out of an anime like this.
Once they got into the game, I'm like, I know where this is going, and then I died very quickly. Oh, okay, this isn't that bad. Oh, this is that bad. Okay, it's real bad. And then she's just, insane asylum. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. It's kind of bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's like all the shitty, like, what if things you see on TV all the time. Or not on TV, but Facebook.
Yeah, which, it's fine. This is a kid's anime, by the way.
Yeah,
this forgot for like 16-year-olds.
Yeah, absolutely. Akira got a bunch of Halloween props on clearance for the photo shoot. You have to think this is around Christmas time that this photo shoot's taking place.
For a coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a mention that they were going to, buy the costumes preset, but they didn't make any mention of it being, like, on sale or anything.
I do love that. It's really cute, because shit's already on sale where we live, so...
This is perfect timing. I don't know how we managed this one, but we managed to cover this show at the perfect time. The eyeballs were made out of ping pong balls.
Yeah, I think they said that.
Okay. Again...
quick comment, yeah.
I might have missed this reference, but the Black Lobelia costume Juju wore was Miyako's. So the cosplay she talks about buying is the cosplay Juju wore.
That does sound oddly familiar. Yeah, because she made a comment that she bought a costume and the review said to buy a costume one size down, so she did so, and it was obviously not her size, so she was able to pawn it off onto Juju. I think that's the connection.
It might have been something you had to like assume, but yeah, they say this is the cosplay I bought. Gojo told Akira that Marin is a professional model. Actually, this is kind of funny. And told her which magazine she was in. So then she proceeded in this conversation to go buy every single article or every single magazine from that series for the past year. And then she goes and buys 10 copies of the one Marin's on the cover of so that she can write reviews to say that she wants this model to be on the cover more often.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny because Akane is just kind of in the background, like, that's kind of a lot. And she's like, I need to buy more. I want to make sure that people have the ability to buy this. And she's like, God, that's, she's that kind of person.
No, we'll get to that later. Well, I got some words about that.
Yeah, really playing up our favorite princess deal.
Yeah.
God, I hate that so much. Literally was like, shut up. I love you, but shut up.
Yeah. Okay, this is one thing that's kind of important. Before everyone leaves the coffin shoot, they talk about the cosplay event that is happening over New Year's or on New Year's. Gojo talks about wanting to make more props, asks Marin what she wants to cosplay. She tells him, and he's like, all right, bet, happening. I'm not going to go into anything more. Obviously, if Marin wants a cosplay, Gojo's going to make it. That's pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot more to it. This is, I'm assuming, what's going to be the start of Season 3 is they're going to either have a flashback, they're going to figure out a way to have this conversation happen in some sort of way anyway. But basically, we know of what's proceeding past what Season 2 happens. One thing that you don't get to know is they make a snip, or when all of the characters of this season are talking, they talk about what everybody's favorite genre of just what they like. So Juju likes magical girls, Marin likes everything, and just kind of stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, oh, yeah, that's kind of nice. It's not something that you would ever see in an anime because it's honestly kind of boring, and you can just kind of infer what you want to.
No, disagree. I feel like because old man brain, when they're all talking before the coffin photo shoot, you could fit that in so they can be like, oh, if we want to do another group cosplay, maybe do what this person likes or do what this person likes. So I feel like you can slot it in very easily.
Okay. Sorry. The one for Juju, because I'm looking at it right now, literally says likes kids anime.
All right, never mind. I hate children. Never mind. I get it, but I still hate children.
I'm trying to blank on what it's the one with short hair. Do you remember what her name is?
Short hair.
Short hair. It's the older one that likes short hair.
One of the hags.
Yeah, one of the hags that has short hair.
I still can't get over it.
I didn't pay too much attention to the older crew.
I did. I'm like, oh, this one.
It's Akane's friend, or not? Yeah, it's one of Akane's friends, but I'm drawing a blank on what her name is. Anyways, it literally
Akane
says
or Akira.
What?
Akane or Akira?
Akira. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Akira had the friends. Akane, he is kind of like a lone wolf.
That we know of at least. Anyway, her panel or her what she likes literally says reads anything as long as there's pervy vibes coming from it. That checks out. It
does check out. That's no problem.
That's pretty much all of book talk, so it's okay.
Why would you say that? Ow.
One more thing.
What's up?
I could not find the ending of Season 2, so basically where Gojo brings Marin back to her apartment and they take the selfie together. I couldn't find it in the anime. I'm like 2.5 chapters forward of where the season ends. So I wasn't going to keep reading because I didn't want to keep spoiling myself. It might happen.
I don't think it will. I think that's anime only. Because thanks for watching the show. Also, here's a nugget of character progression for Gojo. Here's a little more for Gojo.
Yeah, he smiles when Marin's around him. Yes. Or
it.
Marin, sorry.
The only time.
I would say Marine. I'm pretty sure the animation is Marine.
Not Marine. Trust. As a VTuber fan, not Marine.
Oh, no, I agree. Like, Japanese, it's Marin, but I think English said Marine.
That's a question for Amanda Lee, who is her voice actor. We'll get into that later.
Honestly, I think they said both.
You know what? No, you're right. They did because they never kept it on model. Everyone called her something different. I'm like, why are y'all like this?
Actually, now that we're talking about this, I think we had the same conversation in season 1.
I think we did.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I was like, no, I'm going to just call her Marin because that's how I read it.
Yeah,
it's easier to remember, and everybody's like, no, that's not. But that's not what they're calling her. I'm like,
I don't care.
Yeah, well, to be safe, like, the Japanese spelling is Marine.
I hate that.
So
as a Hoshi Marine stan, I hate that.
I mean, if the dub nobody says it the same way, I feel like we could just all say it however we want.
No, what? That's right.
That's right. Yeah, we said it now, so everyone knows how we stand. And to be honest, Matt did a lot of the reading, so he read it, he took notes, and reading in English is different than like a Japanese tongue.
My notes are so bad.
I mean, my notes I can only make because of the manga, so I can literally just go back and be like, oh yeah, this is what happened. So that's easy.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. We can.
Notes are so bad. I just have one like, oh, he's perfect. What the fuck does that mean? It's in episode 1. What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, a little behind the curtain. I don't take any notes on the anime ever. I don't know if I've taken one single thing of notes.
Oh, but you guys can lean on me because I have pretty much a small synopsis of things of every episode, so we can go off of that.
Lance, I'm talking about from the day we started.
Oh, I know. I take notes.
Yeah, Lance is a much better person than I am. I will say, at least I read it, so it's like I read it.
You're still consuming it twice.
And I like when you're reading it, you're really consuming it, not just kind of like, oh, it's in the background and it's kind of here.
Right.
Who's out here watching anime in the background?
Oh.
If you're watching anime in the background, not you. You're
I was gonna say I watched One Piece in the background
like 4 times.
Oh, there's that too.
But if you're watching anime in the background, please don't. People put a lot of time and effort into drawing these pictures, except for One Punch Man. You can put One Punch Man in the background.
Yeah, you can yell at them for that.
Yeah, I've seen what it looks like. I'm like, oof.
Lance has no idea what we're talking about.
No, I do. I've seen all of season 1 and like the first couple episodes of season 2.
Go watch season 3.
Season 3 is worse.
Now that I have access to Hulu thanks to Matt, I do plan on eventually catching up with One Piece. Or not One Piece, One Punch.
No, you're probably...
Just go read the manga.
You're probably better off reading it because they basically pulled it from the manga anyway, so it's okay. And did a terrible job.
JC staff is putting in like 20% effort. Probably because they're working with something else they can't tell us about. That's what I'm assuming.
While fair, just don't bother.
I get you. I feel you. I 100% feel you. But like, they need to make money to fund future projects. So I get it. I understand. I don't like it, but I get it.
But I feel like people will boycott the future projects because they hate this so much.
No, I feel it look good. People will watch it. People still out here watching My Hero. Okay, Bones is good though. But Bones is good. Audience, don't come for me. Bones is good. I know Bones is good. My Hero's just kind of mid.
Honestly, the animation's fantastic. The story might plateau.
No. When they changed the contrast of my whole TV because Deku's about to do something with lightning, I'm like, no, stop. I thought my TV was broken for like 6 months. So no, don't like it.
Maybe you need a newer TV.
I have HDR. I have HDR on. They shouldn't be messing. They literally changed the contrast when he's doing lightning move or when he's fighting Shigaraki. So at the end, it's just going to be all contrasty. I'm like, I don't want this.
I mean, I know what happens, but I'm not that far yet.
I'm missing much, brother.
I don't need to watch it to know what happens. I already know. But remember, I spoiled what happened like 2 episodes ago to Lance like 3 years ago. So it's okay.
Yeah. Matt's been up to date with My Hero since forever ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of ended a year ago. They're like, maybe we'll just keep going. And it's like, but just, can we stop, please?
It's my dress up, darling, right?
Yeah. My dress up, darling.
Sorry.
Back to some cosplay.
Yeah, where do we want to start?
Well, let's just start with some typical talk. Let's just
cross-dress talk. Is that what's going on?
cross-dressing. Okay, well, let's just. Okay.
We don't have to, but that's fine. That's fine.
No, that's not where the season starts. So no, let's start where the season starts. You gotta ask who the favorite character is. I listen to your guys' podcast at work, I swear, because I was like, Lance, stop asking and predicting things for May the Abyss. You're going to be sad and upset when it doesn't happen. Or it does happen, but that's how you think.
All right, yeah, so let's start light. Favorite characters. Cam, you go ahead and start.
Noah? The girl with the black and red hair who went, hey, are y'all dating?
The best friend, the singer?
God, she just asked. Like, so candidly. I'm like, whoa, chill.
Yeah, she went from terrible singing to, hey, are you two dating?
I don't know. I kind of liked her singing. Like, she was really getting into, like, some hardcore music. I'm like...
I like the Japanese. And the English girl needs a little work, but hey, Japanese is hard. I get that. But her throughout the series, I'm like, oh, she's a real person. This is a believable character. Okay, she's gone. Never mind. Well, see you later, nerd.
Gojo and Marion, tell the truth. Are you dating? And that's how episode 1 ends. Gojo spit out his drink, and I'm like, oh my god, really?
That
Felt him.
No, but like from like TV storytelling, that's such a good, heavy way to end a first season. They'll be back. They'll be back. Manga readers, they know, but anime watchers are like, how'd she just do that? Just so haphazardly. And I'm like, well, she's a 16-year-old girl. She has nothing to lose. So
yeah, I mean, she's sitting up there screaming her heart out to whatever song she was singing, and then she's like, gets straight to the punchline. She wants to know the truth.
Well, everyone else in that room did. And I'm like, oh, Gojo's going to have a panic attack. That's going to be from the anime. Oh, okay, never mind. He's run away. Never mind. Okay, fair.
Well, it definitely did turn fun. At least for viewers to watch him struggle and try to be pure.
I wouldn't go pure, but just oblivious. He's completely oblivious.
I hate it. I hate it a lot. I'll be real with you. I love him as a character, but like moment to moment, I'm just like, God, why can't you be better?
Or at least take a hint.
I will say honestly, Gojo's my favorite character in season 2 because I love the growth that he has like throughout the season.
I'm not going to flip my phone. I vaguely remember, because I was going to slap the table. I vaguely remember you saying you just want him to make some male friends. It happens, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
It does.
It's enough. It's enough to go, we check this box. I don't know if we're going to see those dudes ever again.
No, we're probably not going to see any. The gay guys we're probably not going to see again.
No, I 100% expect to see the hairdressers again.
No, they're
no, I'm not because there's going to be a tipping point without spoiling.
Oh yeah,
information. She's going to have to tell somebody. So what about the hairdressers? They want tea.
Oh yeah, they're going to want the tea. But I also kind of want to hold on to the idea that they were going to give Gojo a haircut, and Marine's like, you have to promise to take their haircut and just accept it, and modernize yourself, accept this.
That's got a point.
I guess I'll be wrong on this one. That's fine. That's fine. The classmates, we're probably going to see them again.
I would expect to see Marine's friends sprinkled in a little bit here and there, but they're always going to be background characters that just don't necessarily matter. We're going to go to a couple more parties. They're going to be there. They're going to be the typical boys that just want to get girls' attentions.
Well, when they start dating, somebody's going to have to know. And some people in the class are going to know. It's going to happen.
Oh, I mean, when they start dating?
No comment. That last godforsaken chapter, no comment.
I just feel like they're just going to be background characters that's easy to forget. I think we might see them, but it's not going to matter.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that one I'll give you. But like I said, Gojo's my favorite character in season 2. Honestly, to be completely candid, I like season 2 better than I like season 1.
Ooh.
Because I like the growth of everything that happened.
I think I agree.
It probably has more to do with the fact that season 1 set up season 2's growth so well. But I loved all the growth with Marin, with Gojo, with the friends, with all these new characters. Everything set up so well, probably because of how season 1 was, that season 2 was, in my eyes, better than season 1.
Okay, so honestly, I don't think that point can be contested. You are just factually correct.
Thanks, I'm glad. I appreciate it.
When we get to what we're going to talk about later, it's kind of a point of contention. So you can have that now. Next time I'm here, we're going to argue about that.
So season 3, we're gonna throw hands, kind of.
No,
virtually.
Well, okay.
For sure.
I won't spoil when I'm going to come back on the show. So just when we talk again about something else, I'm going to have a point of contention.
I unfortunately am spoiled when it comes to the ending of this series.
Same.
And basically, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I essentially know the big plot points when it comes to the rest of the series, which is kind of unfortunate. And there's only 30 chapters left to get through those plot points. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Make it a movie. Just make it a movie. I know I'm the person that's like, no, just give it the season. It's fucking just give it the movie. They'll get a budget, so everything will look even prettier. So yeah, no, fuck, just make it a movie.
Honestly, a movie would probably be a good idea. Lance is sitting over here like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Well, the only reason I have a face on my face is because season 1 was like 40-ish chapters. Season 2 was a little bit more than 40-ish chapters. Now we have season 3 with 30-ish.
It was like 46 chapters.
Right.
And there's 38 chapters left.
Okay. I mean, obviously it works out, and we can do some anime stuff where like you can make taking pictures of anime poses or cosplay poses a little bit longer, which is totally fine. They can obviously elongate it.
Lance has no idea what's going to happen next.
Yeah, and I'm not spoiled at all.
All I'm going to say is everyone was ready to fight both the main characters. I'm like, you're right. Everyone who wants to fight you, no, you're right.
Basically, they put all the drama in the entire series in the last 30 chapters.
Yeah, no, literally, this show has no stakes until like the teenagers need to learn to speak to each other. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, we could argue adults need to do the same thing.
Brother, an anime convention. You know how many introverted nerds are walking around, myself included? Like, no.
Almost all of them. It's fine.
Yeah, very true. I mean, that's just a good rule as a individual. Just talk. It works for friendship, relationships in general. Just literally everything. Just fucking talk.
Cameron
Sorry, Cameron.
Fucking hate kids.
But at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Not wrong.
As much as it might suck to start the, let's just say, conversation, or at least whatever it comes down to, literally, nothing is going to get concluded unless there's a conversation.
Lance is like, he's speaking the truth. And I feel like when we get to whatever, if it's a movie or a season, he's going to be like, I hate these kids because they're not talking.
Oh, I'll probably agree with you. But it's just as much as it may suck, it is the quickest and best answer to all of these solutions.
You're absolutely correct. I'm just mad now.
I mean, Lance has seen season 1 and season 2. If we have a season 3, when we have a season 3 and or movie, he's gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, they're right. They're right. I hate them. Just use your words. I know words are hard, but use your words.
Well, okay, where you guys are kind of like not spoiling it, where you guys are dancing around everything. The end of this season, Marian's being like, I have to tell him how I feel. I have to tell him. Okay, after Coffin, I'm going to tell him how I feel. And then she fucking bitches out and doesn't tell him. So this is... Oh, and also on top of that, they had an entire scene where, like, I learned that we need to express each other's feelings because Akira loved me and she never told me, and now everything's better because she told me, and everything's really, really hunky-dory, really cool. So we had a whole mini scene where
we had like an end of an entire episode revolving
around this entire concept, and then Marine has the opportunity, and then we're all left on a cliffhanger because she bitches out at the end, and she doesn't take her own words to heart.
They're 16. It's fine. I get it.
And they're high schoolers.
Yeah. Not what, guys.
I guess let's talk about season 2. Not
real
season
quick,
3 material.
my favorite character.
Yeah, Lance, what's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Marine. I'm going to go on the comedy route for this one. Marine is hilarious the entire time. When she says, like, I'm totally cheeks out right now. Like, she just says the most random, like, funny things to say to make every moment just a little bit lighter. And It's really, honestly, it's just her comedy. I love her cheerfulness, the way she's always like on top, her ability to strive for her achievements, like to get her camera. Like she's picked up all those extra shifts. She knows what she wants and she goes for it, and she's not ashamed in any way.
When Akira's friends say that she hates her, like Akira hates her, and she's just like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, I guess that's how it is.
Yeah, that too. Like, she just accepts it, and like she doesn't let it bother her.
We watch these animes in dub, right? You guys don't cover some. Well, you guys cover some anime, but mostly talk about the dub, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we release our episodes based off of dub so that everyone has an opportunity to watch our coverage.
Can I be a simp for a moment?
Go for it.
100%.
I love Monarch / Amanda Lee, and her being so tapped into like Twitch and streaming culture. I think it makes her performance as Mara just better.
I'll give you that. Because I see a lot of her, like, shorts, I guess is probably the best way to put it, just a bunch of clips from her, and she does a fantastic job in the VTube space, and I feel like she pulls a lot of that understanding into how Marin would be as, like, a real-life person.
Oh, yes, 100%. I can't agree with you more. Gojo's voice actor, still, okay, sitcom name is kind of mean, but he has done a whole lot. He does Gojo perfectly. Literally shy, awkward dude. I'm like, good job, man. Listen, Amanda Lee's great. You're doing an awesome job too. Don't let her overshadow you. You're doing great. Grow a backbone, Gojo, please.
Yeah.
Please grow a backbone.
Yeah, it's not the voice actor, it's the character.
Yeah.
They're doing a perfect job playing these characters.
It feels kind of wrong sometimes. Mostly because if you're going to be doing shit and watch your anime in the background, it's fine. I don't hate you. What I know you're going to do is you're going to hear something crazy in this anime and go, no, pause, rewind. What she just say? Hold on, no. And then you're going to sit down and you're going to be hooked. I think most dub performances don't really do that anymore. Mostly because everything is Skype bullshit. You're not really do that. But I think these performances in this show really go, no, pay attention to the show. The animation is fine. Listen to the voice acting. It's really good. Like genuinely really good.
100% agree.
Yeah, there's nothing about the animation itself that makes it different. Besides like Marin's face, especially like the heart smiles that she does all the time when she's like super, super happy and really loving what's going on, which I thought was really funny. But beyond that, like this is your pretty typical anime. But I believe that the voice actors kind of really do the show its justice when it comes to the characters, because they make everything very believable. Even the side characters, the grandfather, like everybody feels like, oh yeah, this could legitimately happen in real life, and nobody would be like, no, this isn't real. They would believe that if they're seeing this in person, that it's happening.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Everybody did pinpoint perfect job with everything.
And people are still going to be like, no, dub's trash. I'm like, get on my face before I hurt you.
Honestly, I like the dub better than the sub, because I watched them both.
Yeah, this is one of the few ones I'm like, nah, the sub's not as good. Sorry, homie. You're wrong. Sorry. You're just wrong.
Mm.
And I mean, it probably has something to do with like how you have to speak the dialect. But it's just Marin's personality doesn't come out as well in sub that it does in dub.
Maybe at least if you want to somehow relate to at least Americans, because she's super like modernized in our dub.
Well, the character herself is a power girl, that's why, so it checks out.
Yeah, she says totes like a million times in the manga, too.
Yeah.
Like, please shut the fuck up. So I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Just making us feel old.
Yeah. Knees already hurt, so yeah, you're right. Being 30 ain't no joke.
So I did say something that I really like is just the whole Marin having the hearts on her face when she's absolutely loving what's going on. Do you guys have any other favorite parts of the series?
So when it's revealed, we're gonna go there out of order. I'm sorry. When it's revealed that Akira doesn't hate Marin and is actually probably her biggest fan next to Gojo. No, she's not beating Gojo. Sorry. That scream she does.
That shriek.
My roommates were like, "What the fuck's going on here?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just watching anime." I'm sorry. They're like, "The fuck's going on?" I'm like, "Fangirl got confronted by the girl she fangirling over," and I'm like, "God, I wish people didn't do this in real life, because when it happens in real life, it's like, oh, it's like an embarrassment. I won't be."
I totally love that scene.
It's a great scene. Just like lower the volume by like 6 decibels. Shit's loud.
So I don't know about you guys, but when this whole thing was going down, and she wanted nothing to do with Marine, and supposedly, but in the back of my mind, I knew there was something that was a little off, because obviously there was a lot of attention put at this. I knew it wasn't because she hated her. I'm like, she's probably a fangirl, but I didn't expect it to be like best princess or whatever they phrased it as.
I mean, they did call it princess. That's a little weird. I wanted to take it at face value because I thought this was going to be a moment in which they could put a little bit of drama into the series to see, all right, this is somebody who doesn't actually just follow the gravity that Marin has.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, my first impulse was she's a fan and she's being shy. But then we went a couple episodes in and like she was still wanting nothing to do with this. I'm like, oh, maybe she actually does hate her for some reason. It did throw me off.
It's typically in Western media. It's a hey, don't meet your fan, don't meet your hero. Don't do it.
Yeah, very true.
Suck. So it was very refreshing when it's like, oh, you like me. This is fine. I'm not into girls, but we can be friends. And like, yeah. Shut up, Martin.
Oh, but she was all about it.
She was. She likes the attention. I'm like, no. She wants to take it a step further. She doesn't know. It's okay. It's all right. It's fucking teenagers.
It's just a first time thing. This is the first time she's been confronted by an actual fan. So she's all about it.
Yes, we're at an anime convention. You're going to see what that's like on the opposite end tomorrow. Winter's Day. Time's not real. Flat circle.
Yeah, we're going back in time. We're in a black hole right now. It's fine. I mean, remember, this is not our first one. Yeah, we get it. I know. Yeah.
But to be honest, to be in the world of being a cosplay artist and then having your following, obviously we're not in that world, but to get noticed and to be favorited like Marine was, and just happenstance on how all of this happened to play out for everybody. Like, this was a really good tornado of events. Obviously entertaining to us watchers because it was kind of funny because we thought that, she literally hated her, and then found out that, like, when Marine was like, no, we can't take a picture because she actually hates me, and then Akira's like, my heart shattered, is like, no, it's literally the complete opposite. I fucking love you. And now that you think I hate you, I cannot handle reality right now. The screaming, I'm at work listening to this, and I actually busted out laughing because I did not expect the shriek to come out of her. So I totally appreciated that. So goddamn funny.
No, you're right. I'm just like, lower that shit. Got people in my house listening. What the fuck's wrong? I'm like, anime.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I had to turn it down like three clicks because it was loud. It was real loud. I'm pretty sure my wife was sleeping at the time. I'm like, yeah, we don't need to wake anybody right now.
Oops, but no, it was perfect. Story wise, it's perfect.
Yes.
So I know we kind of talked about this. What did you guys think of like the anime and manga flip between having, was it like the bunny? So it was the bunny girl portion, and then it was Akane. And then they kind of just followed along with the story of Akane going through Marin turning fat. Apparently she's fat now.
Oh, I so wanted to call this in the last episode because it's obvious. I'm going to say it, the obviousness is when she chows down when she goes and eats at Gojo's house. Like, she's eating way more than like your typical person would. She's eating seconds and thirds. I don't remember if
fifths and sixths.
Yeah, I don't remember if I made a comment in the last episode that we covered in season 1, but I wanted to make a comment like, she's eating a lot. I would love to see her have a moment where like she gets fat.
What? No.
But I kept it back. Totally saw it coming.
No, you're right. It's just my brain went somewhere else. I gotta stop watching anime. I gotta chill out on it.
Yeah,
But
anime,
like-
that's what it's from.
No, it is. Okay. All right, well, I'm just going to break the whole episode. I've been watching the Uma Musume prequel on Amazon, and the main character will just eat for like a minute straight. And I'm like, where does she put it? Oh, wait, she's going to be running on the track from like sun up until, hey, you're late for class. Go to fucking class. If they ever make a dub, we got to cover it, Uma Musume. I don't think it will have a dub, but we'll make an exception.
I mean, they did make a game out of it, so maybe.
not do my dailies, but grab my pulls. So thank you for that. Do it right now. Yes, I have the game. Yes, I'm mildly addicted. I haven't started one. I haven't not started chapter 1, but I've just been pulling for the horse girls because they're cute. That's it.
To each his own. We don't judge.
It's a great sports anime. It's like on par with Haikyuu.
We have strong feelings about that show, so it's okay.
Or at least I do.
Yeah.
It's a me thing.
Yeah. I've watched 0 seconds of Haikyuu, so I can't. I have
Right.
0 feelings, but it's okay.
It's great.
Sure, we'll go with that. Just like One Piece is amazing.
No.
I've watched 0 episodes.
No. Absolutely. No. You can't compare those. No.
Oh, apples to oranges, or just
Apples to like carrots.
So, let me rephrase that. The people who love One Piece say it's literally the best thing ever. I also like to make jokes that, we have to watch 400 episodes for it to be good. And at that point, I'll watch 30 different shows. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Not all of that.
yeah, that's completely fair.
And Lance can be a judge because he did do this.
Yeah. I know it's been a long time since I've done any kind of update, but quick update, I'm on episode 924, so I'm pretty up there.
Still so far behind.
I know, I still gotta...
You're like 400 episodes behind.
Hey man, I'm crushing them to a degree.
Oh.
On a good week, I can get through more than 50.
He still has like 300 dubbed episodes to get through.
Yeah, that too. Dub.
All right.
Anyway, no more One Piece.
Dress Up Darling.
Sorry.
So I am so glad that we did watch this because was kind of finally Cameron, you and I were kind of finally able to convince Lance to watch more than just a couple slice of life shows.
And Shonen. And Shonen.
Shonen. Yes.
Non-shonen, yeah.
Well, yeah, non-shonen. Slice of life mainly because if it's non-shonen, it was like isekai stuff. So
Which is basically adjacent.
which Cameron has strong feelings about, which I appreciate him watching 3-0 because that is like the epitome of isekai.
Yeah, at least almost what's started.
He's like having a minor aneurysm over here, so it's okay.
This is the last I came. My cousin got me started on ReZero. I finished episode 1 of season 3 and went, I'm going home. What do you mean? You took a 2 hours on your shift left. Fuck you, I'm going home. I walked out, but going home. I had to process all what I just witnessed.
That episode was fucked. Like there's no better way to say that, but it was fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Cameron collects himself after trying to remember about his trauma of season 3 of ReZero. Lance, when it came to the events, like the cosplay events, like is there something that happens in the Japanese, at least in this series, in those cosplay events that you wish would happen here?
Like what I would like to see a little bit more frequently.
At conventions, like what we're at now, and what we do like to go to, is there some like even more like just cosplay events? Is there something you wish that would be more modern or more normalized here in the States than what we have now?
Well, this is gonna go off of us in the Midwest. So I don't know what it's like in more populated cities on the coastlines.
Fair.
But honestly, what I'm taking from what I think you might be saying, I would love to see more group cosplay. Like when we go to cosplay events, we see random characters here and there, but I would love to see group cosplays of. It doesn't necessarily need to be a full group of the entire anime or per se, but like I would like to see a group of like 3+ people all doing the same anime series. I think that would be really cool to see. And we have seen them a couple times, but at the same rate, it's rare. Cameron's given a wild eye.
What y'all doing that at?
It's rare.
Photo shoots.
I've seen a couple where like a group of people walk around. But at the same rate, I would like to see a group of people just walking around just promoting their favorite, or at least one single anime, and everybody's playing a different character.
Where the fuck you doing that? I don't do that in Ohio. I mean, right now, I don't do that in Ohio. We got... Okay, no, that's not entirely true. We've got, without doxing myself...
Yeah, well, let's not do that here.
Like, one-day small conventions at the colleges. Fuck Ohio Con. 4 hours away. Not 4 hours. Like, we have our little conventions, but, like, as far as, like... Hold on. It's in my notes.
I wish we do, like, cosplay events. That's basically what I was trying to, maybe get you to say.
Okay, so when they're at the aquarium and like the whole like aquarium attendees are cosplaying, in my notes I'd give my right nut to get a good photo shoot at the aquarium. My aquarium sucks. I'm over here like, man, I would pay so much money to get this half of what they got. So yeah, no, I feel you. Like we don't do. I'm trying to plan a fucking cosplay photo shoot for me and my friend, and it's hard. So I get why people. It's hard and it's expensive because you can't just walk up to. Okay, we're trying to do ours at the bar. You can't just walk up to the bar and go, "Can I borrow the bar for like an hour?" You gotta be like, "Here's what you would make if you didn't go to the bar for an hour." You gotta pay your model sometimes, and then you gotta dress up the set. I'm like, I don't have the money for this. I'm just a basic bitch USPS worker with a camera. That's it. So there's a reason we can't do it because we can't fucking afford it. Yeah. So yes, I do think.
So long and short, normalize seeing cosplay in just everyday events.
Not necessarily everyday events. Just points of interest in cities should go. We're gonna have a day where we do blah blah blah. There's a fucking crepe shop an hour from my house that they do this where you can dress up or cosplay as like a baker people because it's a bakery and do it for free. They don't charge anything. They're just like buy one thing. You don't care what you could buy. Fucking bubble water. Buy something. I'm like, yeah, more places should do something like that. Literally anything. Right. America, home of the Whopper. I'm sad.
Sorry for my traumatizing question.
Listen, it's not that it's a traumatizing question. It's just we don't have the infrastructure for it. Our culture's not built on it. So yeah, I get why we don't do it. Take from other people's culture. We've been doing it for 15 years now? We can take other shit. It's fine.
It's slowly becoming a thing. We can say that much at least.
I will say there's more there's more bigger conventions that are being advertised near us, being hours away from Chicago. Like, basically everything was like, go to Chicago. And we're like, no, can we have stuff that's not in Chicago and close to us?
As someone who doesn't live near Chicago, fuck Chicago. Fuck driving to Chicago. Shit sucks.
Yeah, we all have strong feelings about Chicago. The only people that like Chicago are the people that live in Chicago.
They don't even like where they live. Don't lie to me. They don't like where they live. Two of my friends lived in Chicago and moved out the second they could. So no, they don't like Chicago.
Fair. Okay. In season 2, we honestly had kind of a lot that happened. Like I said, we had a fuck ton of character growth. I like the fact that Cameron had mentioned it. Gojo actually has friends that are boys. Like,
yeah.
He got real friends.
Okay. So
yeah, so share some experiences.
I wouldn't call them friends. They're definitely his classroom acquaintances. Like, they fuck with him now. Yes. Friends might be a bit of a stretch. Like a tiny stretch, though.
Fair, yes.
Because, like, I don't see the boys... I do see the boys inviting him out to do something. He's like, but I gotta pay my $100. Like, brother, come outside, please. So I do see that.
One thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, Marin has the photo of all the guys in her phone.
Yeah, because Gojo's in it. If Gojo wasn't in it, she wouldn't have it.
Yes, but the fact that it's there does mean a lot. Not the fact that
you're right.
Again, not the fact that it's the other 4 guys. Gojo's in it, but the fact that it's in her phone does say a lot.
Yes.
Lance, did you see that? So when she's talking on the phone, you see in between her phone and the phone case, it's the picture that the guy stole that was going to be the photo of her and Marin, or her and Gojo together.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I kind of just overlooked that there was that photo sitting there.
It is very...
Because, yeah, she definitely did want a photo of the two of them together, and that was the only photo of the two of them together. even though there was other people.
Get it.
No, she wasn't in that photo.
Oh my
She
god.
was not in that photo.
It's literally just the boys. It's literally a picture of the boys.
Oh.
Because I don't even think 4 people are supposed to be in that photo booth, and they had 5.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Whoops, blanked on that one.
That's so good because it's literally is like 2 seconds where it's she's putting in the coins.
Yep.
She's like, Gojo, we should take this photo, and then the guys are like, oh, let's take a big photo. I don't know if all of us could fit in there.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, I remember that.
Marin's not in the photo.
Oh yeah, totally blanked on Murray not even being in there.
It's a good moment. It makes me go, man, the high school kids don't do this no more. Photo booths don't really exist anymore either. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, like
Old.
not outside of weddings, really.
Yeah, this is like you have to think this was like 6-7 years ago.
Brother, still, this is a year before COVID, so that they still were just going away. And I'm like, fuck.
I haven't been to Japan, so I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay, well, yeah, Japan is relative. Can I say that? I gotta message him. I can't. I can't confirm that to the message my friend.
I just absolutely love the character growth that happened in this because, Gojo was like, oh yeah, I can actually rely on other people to do things. Like what happens in the cultural event where he's like, oh yeah, these people are doing stuff and they're not being mad at me for being different, essentially, because, he makes the cosplays and he does all the makeup. Like, he's able to see them, see him being able to do these things and not being weirded out by it.
No, 100% agree. Honestly, this was kind of like the low point of the entire season. Like, I was a little bit bored through this arc, but at the same rate, this did have the biggest growth because, like you said, this was when Grandpa told him, like, this is where the Hina doll shop needs to rely on multiple people to get out hundreds of these dolls. So you need to rely on people. And this is where Gojo realized that he can actually rely on other people to help, achieve a goal. So it was important. It wasn't that eventful, but it was a character growth moment.
It's also very good foreshadowing because Marin cosplaying a dude does lead into meeting the boy whose name escapes me. Which, again, is just good foreshadowing. Narratively, I'm like, I see why they moved the fucking bunny girl shoot to the front. So, like, narratively, like, yes, yeah, you flow into the next thing. Very good. Animators, good job. Proud of you.
Are you talking about Akane?
Yeah. Because even Gojo's like, oh, that's a cute girl. I'm a boy.
Oh!
What? It's like, what?
The boob thing.
Absolutely funny.
Marred feeling up Gojo.
Yep, that was in my notes. Gojo being super embarrassed about being fondled with fake boobs. That was so goddamn funny.
Get used to it, brother. Get used to it.
It's like the whole thing where if a guy swapped into a girl's body and a girl swapped into that's 100% what that would be.
Oh yeah, I've seen your name. I own your name.
Yes, exactly. So it's Akane was an interesting character in that aspect. We do need to talk about him.
Yes, we do. Sorry, I'm not sober anymore. Between Akane and Akira, they're very, very good foils of each other because Akane's family supported him. Okay, his sister is the whole reason he started cosplaying. Like, that's 100% her fault. So if you mad at someone, mad at his sister. Because if she hadn't put makeup on him that one time, none of this would happen. And Akane's family, Akira's family, was like, you too old to be doing, anime, manga, video games, you need to get a real job. I'm like, this is a child. Leave the child alone. Because once they get to college, fucking college kind of sucks. Other anime styles are wise, and I'm confused.
We're legitimately watching another show where you're like, yeah, college seems like kind of a fun time. So
no, it doesn't.
Yeah. That's kind of this is what happens when your parents are, supportive of your child's decisions, and this is what happens when your parents are not.
Yeah, that's basically what it boiled down to.
Well, okay, it's not actual last night. So, a few months ago, I went to a concert in Chicago. That's why I hate it so much. There were more children and, teenagers and actual, people my age. And I'm like, how the fuck? Okay, I see all the kids. I see the kids' parents. But the parents aren't leaving. They're staying. That's weird. Because normally they're just like, all right, go have fun. don't do drugs, don't talk to strangers, bye. At least that's what my mom did when I was a kid. But now the parents are like, hey, this Japanese music thing isn't too bad. I'll stick around. I'm like, what are you doing? Sir, you're 40. What are you doing here? Supporting my kids. I'm like, proud of you. He was like, what? I'm like, proud of you. Because most parents would not do this shit. Especially for us. A 22-year-old Japanese singer who just is in Chicago because she was here last year. So it's like very good representation of parents going, it's weird and different, but we know you're not doing drugs. Sure, I'll support you.
As somebody who has kids, it's just a shift in how parents allow for their kids to do the things that they're enjoying. Also, as a parent, we can't just leave the kids to go do their own devices because we would get in trouble for allowing them to do these things. So it's easier to just be like, all right, I will be in row 87. You go to the pit, and I will. You know where I am. Have fun.
Oh, just because I'm old does not mean I will not be down there in 5 seconds to beat somebody's ass. So don't get it.
Yes, but I'm old now. I'll have balcony scenes. It's fine.
You know what? Fair. You know what? Fair. Because there was not older person, but someone like in their 40s, maybe 50, and like, what are you doing here? So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I think this might be a good segue into the next comment.
Yes.
This show also introduced the concept of older people cosplaying.
In both aspects, people right out of right out of college.
Yep.
Actual old people, but not us, not parents. Parent-aged people.
Yes. Yeah, so we got an introduction to, there's a 40-year-old woman who likes to cosplay, another older man who likes to do his superhero stuff.
I do want to point out that it's weird because the 40-year-old likes to cosplay as a child.
I can fix her.
I can fix her. We believe in you, Cameron.
At least somebody does. Shit, I don't believe myself. No, because in the dub, I remember, I don't have the note written down because I'd stopped taking notes by that point. But the 22-year-olds were like, yeah, we're cosplay hags. And I went, I'm older.
As a
what
20-year-old.
What are you talking about? But granted, people start cosplaying very, very young. So I understood what the joke was referring to, but I'm over here like, I got 8 years on you. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and when the older one who was dressing up Juju was talking about the perks of being older and
money,
Miyako. That's Miyako.
Exactly,
money.
I was just saying the biggest perk about being an adult is you have the money to spend into this to do what you want to do. And I'm like, say it, and it took 10 seconds for her to say it, but I'm sitting there holding my breath. I'm like, say the most obvious thing. We have the money to spend on this. I'm like, okay, here we are.
I love the part where she was like, yeah, I spent so much money, I thought somebody robbed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't go, but I don't have time because of my job. I feel like you gotta, if you're gonna put it in the positive, you gotta put it in the negative too.
And I mean, they did. They're like, we don't have as much time, but I can spend as much money as I want to on my activities that I enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah, because as a one is under semi quarter professional photographer, I'm over here like, man, when do I have time to go see my clients take a picture? I need money. But I gotta work my job. This sucks. So I get it. I understand.
Can we say pseudo professional?
No, that also implies I'm doing it more frequently than I am. So, quarter.
Fair. Okay. Yes, I do agree with you. I think it's Miyako. I think it's the older, quote unquote, the 22-year-old friend who talks about having money to spend on cosplays. And yeah, I didn't even start cosplaying until I think we did our first cosplay 2 years ago.
I haven't done one. So.
No, this is our 4th year here at Colossal Con, and
we didn't do it year 1.
We did it right. 2. So 3 years ago,
So we did it year 2. We're on year 4. So.
Yeah, so I was 31 when I did my first cosplay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. If that's something you enjoy, it's something you want to do, you're never too old. I'm making a joke. My cosplay is I'm going to be a background character, so you don't even have to be anything serious. You can just kind of do it because you want to do it.
Yeah. we're in a community who is accepting of like everybody. Just literally do something and be one of us, and you're not going to get judged.
Don't touch people without thinking.
Yes.
With
As
rules.
a health and safety person, like, we got rules. Don't think we won't beat your ass for breaking the rules.
Cameron's out here breaking people.
Oh. Leaving them up, though.
Metaphorically breaking
Yup,
people.
yeah. Oh no, I can't say this. I can hurt you. Emotional and mental wounds heal less slowly than physical wounds. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's fair. We all have childhood trauma.
Yeah.
When you bring it up to people.
Okay, we have yet to talk about the last cosplay that happened, which is the coffin cosplay. I do love the fact that Juju was like, well, I can't make my sister upset. Did you see that face? And you're like, man, you love your sister.
Yeah, I thought that was so cute.
I want to expose myself. It's fine. I've seen enough art to go. Yes, she made the face, but you're doing it for... You have an ulterior motive. And that's where that sentence stops.
Yeah, the sister 100% knew. She hates this, but I gotta do this face to make her want to do it.
Oh yeah, she puppy dogged her.
Yep. No, like I said, there were ulterior motives. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And that's what I've seen since.
Okay.
That game, super fucked. Absolutely fucked. Again, I like the fact that Juju was like, I need to look straight forward, not really focused on anything, and just not pay attention to what anything's going on. And of course, Marin is like, oh my god, you're loving me right now. This is such a fun time. Please keep staring at me. And she's like, no, shut the fuck up.
No.
Literally, shut the fuck up.
You're the lesser of the two evils. Shut up.
But like, okay, so as someone who also does not play horror games, I get it. However, as someone who does play visual... Damn, I can say I play visual games. I understand where Juju's coming from, especially... Oh, you said... Okay, so the subjects in the game... Again, how the fuck Marin got a copy of Slippery Girls 1 and 2? Is it like in the same... How the fuck did you get a copy of Coffin? A kid shouldn't play. How you get this?
I feel like Slippery Girls is worse in the aspect of this is legitimately a hentai game, and this is just a horror game.
You're right. What do we have? We've got trigger warning. We've got molestation, incest, cannibalism, and just general psychological horror. I'm like, I don't think any of you should play this, like, at all.
Yeah. Realistically, that's a fucked game.
Yeah.
And I mean, the sister is like 14.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
younger
that's the
sister
worst.
was younger, and she was obsessed with it.
Kids, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I got obsessed with zombies when I was like age 6.
That's a concept. That's not...
Well, Resident Evil 1, where it's supposed to scare the shit out of you, I got obsessed immediately.
Okay.
So we'll blame the dad.
No,
Yeah.
no. So as a older person, looking back at how games used to look, like, how the fuck are people scared of?
Oh, that's true. There was some pretty piss poor graphics back then.
But
Cameron's younger than us, by the way.
yes,
A couple of years.
Yeah. But like going back and going, oh, people played this when they were like between the ages of like 4 and 7. Okay, no, I get how this gives you trauma. I understand, but looking at them, just like, what am I looking at? Those are just pixels, brothers. Those are just pixels. Don't be scared.
We didn't know any better back then.
It wasn't necessarily the game looks scary. It's just the situation you're in is tense.
Yeah, it's the story itself.
Yeah.
I mean, Doom came around when we were like 5 or probably around the same time.
Oh my god.
Resident Evil 1 was about.
Doom came out PS2 time.
No,
So we were in middle
96.
school.
I was gonna say, no, Doom,
96?
Doom definitely came out first. Like,
I thought Xbox, because it came up for Xbox, and I thought Xbox was...
PC.
no, Doom was on PC first. That's the joke. If your PC
What?
can run Doom, you have a good PC. And then Time Crisis came out. I'm like, this is going to kill everyone.
Because I knew Doom as an
A
Xbox
fucking,
game.
like, calculator could run Doom.
A pregnancy test can run Doom, which is insane!
1993.
What?
Yeah, no, it checks out. What about Resident Evil? I want to see Resident Evil.
No. Sooner. Resident Evil 1, quick Google search. Alright, so Google says Resident Evil 1 came out
2002.
March 22nd of 1996.
Oh, I was off by a year. I'll take that. Damn, I was off by a year.
do that again. Because I kind of talked over you.
So Google says that Resident Evil 1 came out on March 22nd of 1996. You were 1. That means I was 4 at that moment.
And I was 5. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
these words.
that was the first game I remember my dad playing when I was a child.
I mean, let's be honest, 3 years is not a huge time period change. Like, if your dad was playing Doom, or your dad was playing Resident Evil, he was probably also playing Doom, so you probably saw them both at the same time, around the same time.
I mean, not my dad. He wasn't a PC guy. He was just PlayStation.
Fair. Okay.
But that's blowing my mind that Doom was like that.
Yeah, they were making jokes on the, what is the watch thing from
Doom was
Fallout? Pip-Boy. Yeah, they make jokes about, like, you can play Doom on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So everything can play Doom.
Google says Doom came out December 10th of 1993.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
So yeah, Coffin. Kids should not be playing any games. That photo shoot was real good. Like Gojo did a very good job on the props and some of the Kira. That's true.
Yeah, I agree that they did a great job.
It's just her going, I don't want to cosplay. Then putting the cosplay on her, but I don't want to do this.
But I can't stare at Mara.
Then don't. So okay, all right. As the Degenerate who runs the Degenerate podcast, look at the. There's no good way. Look at Juju's sister and her massive titties. Go look at. Be distracted by those, because again, how the fuck are you that old with all that? Calm down. And you out here dressing like someone's mom. Chill out.
Or the lack of, because that's kind of what it was in this sense.
You're right. I don't want you to be right in this sense. But like, just go look at someone else. You're not straight fully. Go bother your fucking old friends. Yeah, literally anything. Shit, go bother Juju if you're into that. You have options.
But not as good as her princess, so you know it's not okay.
When she said that, I'm just like, how to fight you? Not even for me, just for Gojo, because he ain't gonna do it.
He likes the fact that she likes her as well.
That's the making of a polyamorous relationship, and I'm like, you know what? Good for Gojo.
Yeah, it did blow my mind that we were under the impression that obviously they weren't in a good relationship, but then Gojo knew the entire time that she absolutely adored Maureen, and everybody was keeping it a secret from her as if it was as equal to being hated.
I don't like that they did that.
All right, I mean, it was good for us viewers, that made sense, but god damn it, why couldn't she just be upfront about it?
Because talking to people is hard and scary.
Exactly.
And don't meet your heroes, kids. Except us, you can be us.
Yes, and if you tell Gojo that the sky is purple, and you need to tell that person that the sky is purple, he'd be like, okay, yeah, the sky is purple. He just kind of goes along with everything.
Yep. And I'm just like, brother, he's growing a backbone. Just one vertebrae. Just give me something.
Yeah.
I like Martin getting the camera. Fuck every shot. As a photographer, I'm like, get this bullshit out of my face. Hate this. Love it, but I hate it.
But that has everything to do with just, Martin itself. Herself.
Only, listen, just because she's a model does not mean every picture she's gonna be in will be good.
Well, she's the main character.
I don't care.
Well, at the same rate, it was still a glow up for Gojo, too, because he was just as impressed and just as enthused by taking the photos.
He's also kind of a simpleton, not gonna lie. I love my boy, but he's kind of dumb.
Yeah, he'd probably see a bag, going across the street and be like, oh, wow, that's really deep. No.
Oh, God, you're right. All right.
Yeah, he goes real deep because he was trying to get into the feelings of the coffin girls. No, not the coffin. The waitresses. The
hags?
No, when Maureen was cosplaying as the girl boy.
Oh, well.
The host club thing?
That's so he can make a more accurate cosplay. That's what he's going to say, and you know what? We as the viewers just have to believe it.
Yeah.
We know he's lying.
Yeah, he's just diving too deep into the psyche of characters, and even the classmates had to be like, dude, we don't even think that
Except
much.
for the one dude. The one dude really liked whatever the fuck the show was called, and I'm like, I know what you are. I know your kind.
I think it's host club.
Yeah, host club.
Oh, that's just... Okay. All right, Lance, hurt my feelings. Already.
Sorry.
Okay, that is all we have as far as Season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. It was fantastic. Really loved it. I think we all agreed they did a fantastic job. It is definitely one of those series that season 2 is just as good as season 1.
Definitely agree.
Season 2 is a little better, not gonna lie. But it's only better because it goes off season 1. So
Yeah, they did a great job.
Yeah. And before we do go, Lance has a Pokemon quiz for us. I'm super fucked because he's like, hey, this isn't Gen 1 or Gen 2. And I said, cool. I know nothing.
Why would you agree to that? You know how long it's been stuff played Omega, Ruby, and or Alpha, something like that.
I think technically I played Gen 3.
Which is
Technically.
just going back to original Sapphire.
What do you mean
Ruby.
technically?
What is Gen 3?
Sapphire, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Okay, so I played Ruby, not Sapphire, not Emerald.
That's
I
okay.
missed the Emerald. So good. So good.
I didn't have a 3DS.
That's fine.
No, that
Game Boy.
was Game Boy Advance.
Okay, well, yeah, I didn't have it. I had other things I wanted to do instead of playing Pokemon.
Understandable. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Ruby and Sapphire are my first real Pokemon games. I started with Gen 2, but I'm stupid 6-year-old. Alright, Lance, hurt my feelings.
All right, let's do something a little bit different because Cameron made a comment that he really liked Generation 5.
We're super fun.
Here we are.
So, this is going to be a first for the podcast, jumping this deep into the generations. So, let's see how you guys do.
Should have said X and Y. Everybody hates X and Y now.
I did try to keep these ones semi-easy, so let's see how this works.
They're not going to be easy at all.
All right, so question number 1. What typing is Emboar?
Oh, it's the fighter.
I don't even know what Pokemon that is, so yeah.
I'll say Emboar is the final evolution of
Oh,
Tepeg.
Emboar. Oh, it's firefighting because we were like, God damn it, another one. I'm thinking of Tepeg. God, this how. Okay, I've had too much to drink. Yes, and Emboar is firefighting because we were like, Jesus fucking Christ, another one.
Yeah, what Cameron said.
All right.
The discourse.
The correct answer is, yeah, you guys are right. I do 100% agree what Cameron was saying. Yeah, oh my god, another firefighting type.
Oh, although in X and Y they changed it up, which we were like, fucking finally. And then they made it bad. And
Yep.
Like, well, okay, you tried.
All right,
They did that on
congratulations. Yeah, you guys got the first question right. Question number 2. How many different forms of deerling are there?
4-1.
Yeah, we're going that
You
one.
made them a little too easy.
Yeah?
Oh, those list level questions gonna fuck me.
Okay, that's the correct answer. Like I said, I was trying to make this a little easy for being a little out of the
Yes.
what most people might know.
Because Black and White is when they first introduced seasons and then probably took it away from us, which fair.
That's fine. For bonus points, can you name the 4 seasons, the actual 4 seasons that the game says?
Autumn, winter, spring, summer. Because they use autumn and not fall, because autumn's an actual term for fall.
Perfect. I was going to say, I thought I might trip you up on autumn.
No.
But yep, that's
I
autumn.
love Black and White. It's so good.
Yeah, Black and White was definitely deep, that's for sure. So yeah, spring, summer, autumn, and winter are the 4 different types of deerling, and of course his evolution.
Soft spot.
All right, question number 3, the evolution question.
Ah!
Now, again, I tried to keep this semi-easy, so let's go back to the starters. What level does Snivy evolve at?
It's 14 or 15. It's not 16. Because Oshawott fucking 10, 16. I don't know. It's 14 or 15. That's all I got.
All right, we'll name one, and Matt will name something else.
Which one do you want, brother?
I'm going to go with 15.
Alright, 14.
Okay, you guys are both wrong on that. I'll give you guys a second option. Clearly, I'm going to just say it higher.
Okay, I'm going to go with what I thought it was going to be 18.
15.
I guess 15, so it's not 15.
Oh, 16. Why am I going to get 6? No, they all should be 16. It's stupid.
All right, so 16 and 18?
Correct.
All right. Congratulations, you guys are wrong. It is the one that you didn't say, 17.
No! No!
Cameron's going to do a quick
I
Google
am.
search.
I'm pissed.
He doesn't believe Lance.
I can't spell.
S-N-I-V.
And Cameron throws his phone across the room.
Sure, man. Fuck this.
Interesting. You guys said everything around
Because
17.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's an odd one. That's
Damn,
for sure.
you know what? It's because they were like, let's just remake Gen 1, but make everything different. You know what? That makes sense.
Basically. So...
I can never get you the evolution questions. I can't do it.
I tried to go super base.
No, and you did, and it tripped me up because I'm like, no, they wouldn't be 16 across the board. That's stupid. They've done that before.
Yeah, 16 is the most common one for sure.
I tried. Sorry, brother.
No, I'm just kind of pleasantly surprised. I'm not trying to trip you guys up, but it's really funny that you guys said everything. Like you even went as low as 14, so that's the trippy part. No starters have. Oh, actually, I think Cynical evolved at 14.
I mean, maybe.
I would have evolved at 14 because you get that squad, whatever the fuck that thing's name is. Mr. Bowtie. I'm getting old. My Pokemon mouth is starting to just like leak out of my ear.
Just time to replay it. That's all it means.
I don't think I could replay Black and White because I have a 40+ hour job. And Black and White is a very, very big game.
That's all I understand. I'm in the middle of ZA, and ZA is definitely not as in depth as the old school games are.
Because kids are stupid. That's my problem with game freaking Nintendo. They like we make games for kids. And I'm like, brother, kids is not buying these games for $610 because the Switch 2 after tax, and then Pokemon Legends Z after tax is like $610. No, kids aren't doing that, especially in this economy.
Cyndaquil is 14. Chimchar is 14.
Oh, Chimchar, that would threw me off.
That was definitely.
Yeah, they only gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn, I was prepared for Gen 3. I thought you were going to bring up the stupid Braille puzzle. And I'm like, I know that. I did that before the internet was a thing.
Ooh.
And
Big props to you. I did not. I skipped that. I said, screw that. That's too much work.
I got a minute amount of help because it was still new. And then they were like, yeah, well, you pass this. I beat my head against the wall, so I figured it out. And I did. I have no idea where that cartridge is at. So, you know.
That's what sucks.
Yeah,
you put in all this time and effort and it's all for nothing in the end. And you just got stories to share.
I have three Pokemon that I have the 10-year plus diploma on in my copy of Scarlet Violet. They're from my original cartridge before it died. So I have the diploma, but because no one plays, they're getting rid of Scarlet Violet for not champion. Well, for champions, but for the international game of drunk. The World's International Championship, they're getting rid of Scarlet Violet as the format. So all your Pokemon don't matter.
Damn.
That's depressing. That's truly, honestly, just depressing.
I'm just along for the ride. It's fun.
Absolutely. This is the one thing I'm like, I can do this. And then Lance was like, well, love him. I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude.
All right. Well, Gen 5 was a little bit of a roller coaster, even though I feel like there were relatively basic questions, but that's okay because a lot of people really jump off the cliff when it comes to, at the latest of Gen 3. Most people Gen 1. But
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You could have been like, what is the full kilo? Well, no, it's not.
Oh, you want me to get into items next episode?
Maybe.
Fuck no.
Well, I was going to be like, you could have been like, what is the full heal item for Generation 5? I'm like, oh, it's the Castelia Cone. For Gen 3, it's the model code. For 4, it's technically the old Chateau.
Oh, we're going to mirror items?
So each region has their own, like, full heal item that's specific in the region. Like,
yeah.
The big Malasada for Alola.
Yep.
I don't remember what X and Y. Oh, I don't remember what X and Y is. The X and Y is so fucking bad. Literally an unfinished game. For 5, it's Castelia Cone. 4 is the old Chateau. 3 is Ridge Cookie. And 1 and 2 are just like, here's a full store.
Yeah, there's definitely the variations.
I'm old and have been playing Pokemon since like 8-3, so I'm sorry.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Alright, better luck next time, Matt.
I promise I'm not concerned.
Well, yeah.
I am.
If it means anything, you guys got 2 out of 3, so you guys still did good.
I'll take that.
Or at least Cameron got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with me. I knew none of those answers.
You even could have been like, who's N's dad? And I would have been like, oh, it's that. Ooh, I can't say that.
Oh, that's getting a little deep. We don't have to get that deep.
I don't play that game. No, we're not doing that. Don't give Lance a terrible idea.
All right, but that will conclude today's episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us this far. I hope you guys enjoyed the Pokemon quiz, and I hope you guys enjoyed our talk about Dress Up Darling Season 2 even more. If you would like to keep up with anime news, please follow the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would be nice enough to follow our side podcast, D&D Noobs, that's NOOBZ. We have our episodes on Spotify and Apple, and it'd be really great if you can support us there. And until then, we'll see you guys next time.